And it's funny. It's been a moment. It's been a second. It's been a cool little minute since I did a video. A lot has changed. A lot has, have been going on personally in my life. All upwards. Thank God. Thank God. All praises due to him, But there's something I wanted to talk about. I needed to talk about how grown folks are delusional. What do I mean by that? Mo Green, what the fuck you mean by that? I'm going to tell you what I mean. There are people, adults in this world, that live in a fairy tale dream. They don't believe that life is real. Everything is a fucking make-believe bullshit ass reality. It works on all aspects too. I'm not just talking about one set of people. It's different levels to it. I'm talking about straight people. I'm talking about gay people. I'm talking about young adults, old adults. I'm talking about elderly. Reality. Reality doesn't exist to a lot of people. Delusional. I believe I am still 21 years old, but I'm 40 years old. So I still carry on in that 21-year-old mind frame, that mentality. I don't have to take care of myself because mommy and daddy's going to take care of me. Oh, I'm going to go back to school, one of these career students. I'm going to go back to school, but motherfucker, you 40, 45 years old, 40 years old. What are you going back to school for? And never finish. Grown-ass baby boys, still living with their parents. Nothing wrong with them, but play video games and smoke all day. Delusional. Women that are in the dating world that are below average. I'm talking about 6s, 5s. But because the thirst is so real for some men, you're delusional and believe that you're a 9. So therefore you have this nasty attitude. You can't communicate with the opposite sex. Just to even as far as, hello, how you doing? Oh, he trying to holler at me. Just delusional. Delusional. You have grown adults that don't know how to interact with each other. Is because their mind frame stopped growing at 16, 17. Just like a drug addict. Whenever they started doing drugs, that's when their mind stopped growing. It stopped at that time. So just think, if you were a young person doing drugs at fucking 16 and your ass now 28, 30, you still got somewhat of that 16, 17-year-old mind frame. And I'm not saying for all, but most. Delusional. Work used to be just work. You go to work, you do your job, you might find a friend or two, you might find an associate. Work was never like it is today. Work nowadays is that you're struggling to go into work to deal with toxic people that are delusional. You're not paid to really necessarily deal with them. You're paid to do your job. But that individual is just making your job so much harder. Delusional. We're in the new world, people. We're in the new world. I see it. I notice it. I what I'm preparing myself to readjust, because I'm creeping on that 40. I'm about to touch that 40 mark. And I saw it then with these thick ass glasses. I seen it then. I see it more now that I don't need motherfuckers. I don't need friends. I don't need associates. I can't even say real folks, real people, real, because real is the new fake. Like orange is the new black. The ones that starved with me, and as you can see, I'm a big boy. So that means that I was starving maybe a long time ago. The ones that starved with me is the ones I'm fucking with. Everybody else, you can keep your fake friendships. Keep your delusional reality. Keep your dysfunctional living. I don't want to be a part of it. Not at all. That goes for family too. I don't want to be a part of it. My life is more fruitful with me dealing with other elements than dealing with your psychological issues, your delusional issues. And not this talk, but the next talk, I'm going to talk about how social media is an opening and a gateway to adults and cowards that can't communicate with other people, or they're nobodies, and this is their outlet and their way to get seen, to show out. Next topic. Thank you for tuning in to Straight Up Talk. You know, like I always say, the sky's the limit. And we're going to continue to go straight up. Peace.